Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me tonight or today, whenever you're watching. Today, for the mini Biofield session, I was going to tune a little bit for listening to spirit, which will calm us, bring coherence to us, help align the hemispheres of our mind so we can listen to our spirit. And also, I'll be just tuning into the energies of the field today, of what anyone who will ever watch this is feeling now, and will send energy that way to bring coherence now for that also. So I'm going to start with 417 fork. I feel kind of feeling an upset or anxiousness in the field. So if each of you, if you would put your one hand, like your left hand, over your heart chakra or over your heart itself, either to the more toward the left side or directly in the middle of your chest, is good. And your right hand on your solar plexus. And just do some deep belly breathing. There, take some deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, making a noise to help get rid of extra tension that's your mind is feeling. And beside anxiousness, there's kind of a feeling of, well, I just don't know what to do. Or what can I do that would help whatever situation it is? There, it's starting to calm. So the fork and the breath work are starting to bring coherence in the field, to calm our nerves. And I don't want to like get up and walk across the room, but I'm going to call in, I'm going to call in the energies of amethyst is what I had on my mind there, to bring calm to us. And citrine. So you can do one or two things as you're listening and as you're breathing deeply. You can just keep your mind focused on your body, where you might feel different things in your body, whether you might feel it in your throat or in your feet, just to where you might be feeling any pressure or tingling or just vibration of some kind, or just a little angst or, wiggling type of feeling. Or you could also, if you're wanting to help calm your nerves, it can also be effective to put your mind on something that is very calming to you, like perhaps ask the universe to take your mind to the place that would bring you this calm feeling. It might be walking slowly through a field of wildflowers. It might be sitting alongside a natural stream. One thing that lots of times comes to my mind is I'm under a waterfall and the water's just pouring over me, rushing through me, dumping, rinsing out the nervousness and pouring it into the earth. Another thing sometimes that I really love is being on like a mountaintop or a tall hill, and it's misty all around, and you just feel the mist um, soaking against your face and against your body. Just some places that the universe takes me. And now the feeling is changing a little more. It's I guess kind of the I can't, maybe I can't feeling, or instead of, well, what do I do as a anxiety? It's more, I don't know what to do, as a more powerlessness type of reaction that we all have at different times. Or I want to, but I can't. But know that you can. Just sending a hug out to all of you who are having these emotions today. And we all have so many emotions in every day. So it's nothing wrong. It's just feedback to us, helping us know what's going on with us, so we can tap into those emotions. And I guess the goal is to learn what we can do, so when we feel that way for a long enough time, so it's not being helpful and just recognizing it, or that times when we're just not letting go of it and not just receiving as whatever good the universe is bringing is for our highest. To learn the things we can do that can help alleviate or help interrupt that type of thought pattern before we have it too long. I use a number of different things. It kind of depends on my mood or where I'm at or what I'm doing at the time. Tapping can work great. You don't have to really even know how to tap. If you know some of the points to use, like the edge of your hand, the third eye area here. I'll just tap these in case whoever's listening don't really know. So you can just tap those, and then under your arm here, and then the top of your head. And you can just stay a moment or two on each thing. And you don't have to know what to say. You can just say, like, well, I'm feeling kind of upset right now, and I don't really know why. Or you can talk about whatever it was that happened today is really bothering me, and I would like to get out of it. I'm not quite sure right now, but I'm trying to get out of it, and I'm listening to the universe help me to get out of this mood or get out of this vibration that's not being helpful to me. And so I'm just listening to my body, and I'm just listening to my spirit. I'm listening and making some changes right now so that I can be free of those upset emotions. And you can go for however long as you want, just saying what's on your mind, and it's all good. And I'm not a tapping expert, so I'd say don't use that as if you're wanting to learn tapping. That's just what I've done for me, and it works for me. So I'm just passing that along, because I have never led anything with tapping. I just listen and go along. So anyway. Another thing I do for being beside breath work, and sometimes the deep breathing, I have to take 6 or 8 or 9 deep breaths before I calm and get into that calm and grounding feel. Lots of times I go to Psych K as a help for that. You might look that up on the internet. I think it's just psych-k.com maybe. Yeah, try to Google that. But it's a way of, you can do it when you're sitting and you cross one foot over the other foot and one hand over the opposite hand. So if you cross your right foot over your left, you put your left hand over your right. This is how I do it anyway, from where I learned it. And turn it like this so your hands are against your heart. And then whatever it is you're feeling, kind of find a strong affirmation that is kind of the opposite of that. So if you're feeling sad, you can say, um, I'm going to be feeling happy real soon, or I'm joyful today, or the things in my life are bringing me joy, something that feels right to you. And then when you can feel that energy shift within you, then change, uncross your feet and put your hands and thumb like this, and say the same affirmation this time, and I can always feel the energy change a second time through my body, and that locks the change in. So you might learn it from the website or from the YouTube site. Again, I learned it from another practitioner that knew it, and so I don't teach it. I'm just showing you what I know. And now to help move with that calming, I'm using the 222 hertz. I'm going to be toning or singing along with this now. La, 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 The sound goes with the root chakra, and the root chakra is about safety and security and abundance that flows to us when we can listen to our spirit and be in harmony with the universe, with nature, and feel, then it flows to us much easier. La, 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 Going with the unweighted 144 for a deeper clearing. Digging in a little bit more to whatever was having us be anxious or making our minds run 100 miles an hour sometimes, or just nonstop, which we are also often slip into constant chronic low grade fight or flight. It's not very often that very many of us are into the acute fight or flight where our life is in danger, or something big is really happening, but it's just from the busyness of our mind. And I think unhelpful electromagnetic charges and uh, the energies of other people that we might be around or listening to, like on either TV or internet, or if we go to a store and are surrounded. Um, the energies that other people carry, we can feel strongly. Some of us, and sometimes you might be feeling it and you not know. Sometimes those other people's unhelpful energies can attach to ours, and we bring them home with us, type of thing. And all those many different kinds of chronic low grade fight or flight. Oh, 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 We're going now into, it feels more, we're going to be working on receiving that all that the universe brings into our lives, all that happens in our lives, the universe uses that for our highest spiritual good, whatever the case may be. And a lot of times that fight or flight or resistance we feel is because we don't want whatever is happening or whatever we're feeling. And so we're tuning now our receiving all that comes as being good. And that's a hard one. We can, it goes against exactly what we're feeling. The thought of receiving that as good when it's things happening to us we don't like. But you can even get an idea of this in your own life by looking back at a hard time that you maybe went through a few years ago, or as a child. And if you've started your own inner healing journey, and you're growing and you're learning and you're dissolving your stuck energy like we do here to help restore your original divine blueprint, then we can often look back on those things that happened that we were so upset about and say, oh, well, this good came from it and that good came from it. Or like I like to say, what's happened to me many times, well, I wouldn't, even though sometimes I can't give thanks for that specific thing, it's like I can I know where I'm supposed to be now. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be. I love where I'm at in my life, and I wouldn't have been here now if it wasn't for what happened. So I can give thanks that I'm here now and that was part of it. Just a little more shifting, clearing stuck energies, freeing up space in a biofield for coherence. And now gratitude is what I'm feeling in the field. Tapping into being grounded, and that's often that deep grounding feeling contains gratitude and love and joy. And so as we shift into being more fully grounded now, that deep grounding energy is coming. And it usually always, to me, always makes me want to feel like crying. And sometimes I think at first when it's coming, that I'm just upset, or maybe it's overwhelmed or something that I'm feeling, but it's not at all. You can learn to feel the difference when you're hitting that grounded space into the love, joy, and deep gratitude of the grounding with source energy, with universal spirit, or with God, however you see your higher power, the higher power that you're made of, and it makes up the whole universe. Sometimes it's like a little energy hiccups that come as the energy clears. Okay, now I'm going to tune your third eye a little bit here. I'll just point the fork here at my own with the intention that it's for each of you. Again, just bringing deeper alignment to the hemispheres of our brain so we can listen to our spirit easier. And if any of you have something that you would like me to do as a tuning in the next coming weeks, whatever, like thought pattern or emotion or whatever you might want to work on, or get a mini tune-up during the week to help you through the week, then just drop it in the comments or the chat, and or you can go to my website too. If you want to be private about it, go to my website and send me a contact. If you're new to Biofield tuning, also on the homepage of my website, you can, if you subscribe to the website, you get a free hour-long tuning that can begin your ancestral clearing journey. And there's no hassle, and I don't bombard your email. I send out like one email a week, usually, once in a while too. And you can subscribe. What is that? Unsubscribe at any time. So there's no hassle. Now I'm just going to tune your inner brain crystals a little bit. They get calcified with fluoride in the water and probably calcium of some form, and to be calcified. And I think it probably also happens from unhelpful electromagnetic frequencies around us, surrounding us in the world. And so this is just tuning those crystals in your inner brain. It's primarily often thought of as being in the pineal or pineal gland. I'm certain there are other ways too in other of the organs, because when I tune them and work in them, I find them in other organs. I also find that crystalline energy in the outside edge of the biofield, so 5 to 6 feet away from you. And that energy, that crystalline energy, becomes calcified as well. Just becoming deeper grounded again into gratitude. And Mercury goes retrograde on Friday. So you might want to come back to this tuning, the shorter tuning, if things in your technology world aren't going as planned. And it puts you into the fight or flight. You might want to take time to come back to this. All right, I'm going to zip up our energy now, connecting our ascending flow with the joy of the oneness, amplifying an intention, whatever intention you're holding. Perhaps we could, if you don't have one come to mind, we'll hold the intention of listening to our spirit more, staying grounded more, something like that you might want to hold as an intention, and we'll amplify that intention and zip up your energy to protect you and connect your ascending flow with the joy of those ancestors and angels in the oneness. And just a little prayer here, and just thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God, Creator. Whatever word, the many words you go by, we give you great thanks for that we're made of you and can never, ever be separated. So all the fight or flight we feel of not being safe in some way is just our mind story and just applies to the physical, whereas our spirit can never be separated. And for that, we give you great thanks always. I'll just let the tone die out. Again, thank you all for being here and for watching. And like and subscribe to these mini Biofield tunings if you like them and if you'd like to see more of them, and to help others find them too. So I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.